Alright guys, this year I'm going to be running a 2019 Phoenix. It's a 721 ProXP. I'm running the Garmin Force. I do have live scope on it. I'm running the Garmin Echo Ultra 10-inch graph. I have the Troll Tamer for the Force. Just keep it all locked down and safe in rough water. Fulton jack on the Phoenix trailer. I'm running dual power poles in the back. I have the 2019 Mercury Pro XS. We're running all radial tires and the Vault oil-filled hubs, so we don't have to worry about issues on the road while we're traveling all throughout the country fishing these college events. This is my setup for the front. It's a little dirty, excuse that. I just got back from the lake not too long ago. I got my power pole step buttons right there, and then that's Troll Tamer. Got it faced out, so it's very accessible getting to it. Alright guys, in this box, this is where I keep all my rods and everything. I got them all in rod sleeves. In this box, I keep my graphs, my rain suit, my extra life jackets, nav lights, YOLO tech, an extra towel in case you got to dry anything off. I got my live scope GLS mounted up in the front. This forward box in the front, it's got my line and just some everyday kind of plastics and stuff that I use a lot up here. Makes it very easily accessible. You might be wondering what's in the side of the boat for that. That's my locker bar. That just adds a little bit of extra protection. In this compartment, I got my ruler. I got some nice foam and hook hanger trays. I can hang my plastics on these, and then I got a bunch of Plano and just different variety of boxes with all my tackle laid out in there. This is just kind of my day box. It's just got some just random stuff, super glue, and baits that I use a lot. This little box, it's just got my scents and dyes, stuff like that. A little bit of real oil. It's ice chest in this box. Alright guys, a cool neat feature that Phoenix has is they have a little rod locker over here for your co-anglers rods or your spinning rods, whatever. I use it for spinning rods mainly. At the console, I'm running dual Helix 12s. I run my mapping on this side, and then my down side scan, traditional side view, everything on this Humminbird. I got my Mercury Smart gauge. I got my regular gauges. Got my trim switch, the blinker trim. I like the Phoenix's switches because they're very simple, and if something does happen, it's very easy for you to undo the wires with just these few screws and be able to touch them together and replace the switch. Very easily accessible. And this is just kind of a day box. I keep my scales, cold beams. You can put your phones, chargers, sun gloves, buffs, bug spray, whatever you need in there. You got your holders for your tools, pliers, or whatever, your cup holders. Phoenix has another cool feature with their net storage. Just slides in and out, keeps your deck clean, and it's a lot easier to get your net in and out instead of having to worry about getting it out of the compartments or whatever when your partners and rods and everything are up on the deck and you're fishing a tournament. It's a very easily accessible area to get the net out of, so good job, Phoenix, on that one. And I got both my live wells. I got my cold clips mounted right here on this side. Very deep live wells. This box is just some of my terminal tackle. I have my fire extinguishers, some of the safety features and everything that you have to have on a boat to be Coast Guard legal. This side is just all my extra soft plastics, swim baits, flipping baits, just everything that you might need in a tournament. But up there in the front box, like I said earlier in the video, that's more of my daily stuff that I use a lot. It's just extra in case something changes, conditions change every day. Alright guys, in this box, and this is where all the important stuff is. I keep my prop wrenches, extra trolling motor prop, some extra wires, G-juice, tools, and other kind of just screwdrivers, pliers, stuff that you might need while you're on the water. I got 2 Next Gen lithium. They're 36 volt, 40 amp hours that I'm running for the Garmin. I got just a deep cycle big AGM battery in here to run my graphs. I got my trolling motor breaker, my graph breaker, and then my lithium's breaker. And I'm just running a blue top optimum battery for the cranking and the power poles and just the switches, control panels, stuff like that. I have a C-Clear power harness ran through this boat. I just recently installed the leash on my Mercury just because we fish a lot of stumpy, grassy, shallow area lakes that can change at any minute, so it's always better to be safe than sorry. This is how the power pole brackets are mounted to my jack plate, and I'm just using the motor sticks that the Phoenix dealer gave me to go with the boat, keep the motor supported on the travels. Last year I was running a Ranger. It was a 2000 model Ranger 520. Transom broke on us last year in a tournament on Pickwick, and we were in a jam, had to get a boat, had a bunch of tournaments coming up soon, so I was able to get a Phoenix thanks to some family and friends helping support me. So that's what I'm running this year.